Hi folks, how you doing? Kenneth Kerr, Esterhazy online here. We're at Twin Valley Vets and having a lot of fun here trying to put together this video. You know, they say don't work with animals or children. Well, you know, we don't have any children here. We do have animals and we have a forgetful vet. And so that does, anyway, private jokes. So we're going to hear a local take on some rescue stories that are taking place right here. So, good sir, Justin, right. Who is this that you have got?
This is Sky. Sky came to us initially to be vaccinated,
yep.
And during vaccines we could tell that she had a painful leg. That leg was x-rayed, revealed multiple fractures in that leg. We did decide that the best treatment for her would be to amputate that leg. So that was performed very shortly after that. And she has been a definition of success story ever since.
You know, what amazed me is you see how resilient animals can be.
Yes.
I mean, this wee one, first of all, I mean, look how gorgeous those eyes are. I mean, that's got nothing to do with the operation, but I mean, you know, if an animal can have hypnotic eyes, this one does. I mean, it really does, you know, like fall in love with me eyes right away.
Yes.
But it's the resilience. You know, I came in here and the tail's wagging and she seems to be quite happy and, you know, bouncing right back.
That's right.
And I know it was a tough decision for some of the people at, you know, Angels of Hope to make this particular call.
Yes.
But it's been the right call.
Absolutely. I mean, if you watch her run around and play here, it hasn't hindered her, slowed her down.
No.
She's only been... That leg, unfortunately, wasn't worth much good to her anyway, so she feels much better. There should be no pain anymore at all.
Wonderful. And she's young enough as well that, you know, it's not like it's an old dog that's going to be missing that leg.
That's right.
As she's growing with this. This is her reality. This is her normality.
That's right.
And
it'll be
so
perfectly normal for her.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's great. Now, so this one is up for adoption?
That's
for
correct.
A full-time home, ladies? Okay.
Yes.
So we'll put contact information again as we get further into it.
Okay.
There's another animal that we need to talk about, and that's this one. And this is Bolt. Hey, Bolt. Hi. And Bolt is going to see if he can give Sky a run for his money. Bolt, how you doing? Hi. You want to shake paws or anything like that? No? Maybe? Maybe not? So Bolt's going to be quite happy. Oh, look at that. What a suck. Oh my goodness me, what a big suck, eh? And enjoying every minute of that. Tell us about Bolt.
Bolt came to us because he had quite a bit of discomfort in his pelvis area. When he walked, he would only walk 3 or 4 steps and then he would try and sit. If you tried to feel his back legs, he was very resentful of that.
Wow.
Not angry about it, just really didn't want anyone to touch him. You could not extend his pelvic limbs at all. He wouldn't allow you to do that. So Bolt, we believe, must have been hit by a car or some other fairly forceful trauma like that. He had multiple fractures in his pelvis and his legs. So his fractures specifically were at the femoral head and neck and involved the pelvis. So what we did was called an FHO, which means that we removed the attachment from the femur to the pelvis, as opposed to in a human being where they may do a total hip replacement surgery.
I see.
So all that holds Bolt's back legs to his pelvis at this point are muscles.
Wow.
And again, same situation. What we've done basically is took a dog that has arthritis, and by definition arthritis means inflammation of a joint, and Bolt no longer has those joints and therefore can't have arthritis there.
Wow.
So he was almost completely reluctant to walk the morning that we did surgery. Prior to surgery, surgery would have been, I think, 4 or 5 hours, if I remember correctly.
Wow.
By the time we did both sides on the same day, and that next morning, Bolt walked out of his kennel.
Isn't that fantastic? Again, the sheer resilience of
Yes.
it. So what's the prognosis now for Bolt? I mean, obviously, you know, Sky there, you can see there's a level of happiness and so on. You
Right.
can see it with Bolt too.
Right.
Prognosis good for both animals?
Bolt and Sky have excellent prognoses.
Yeah.
Bolt will have a reduced range of motion because he doesn't have that joint anymore. So
hear ya.
I've had to borrow some muscle from around the leg, which reduces his full range of motion in that leg, or leg, sorry. But no, there shouldn't be any long-term problems.
So what kind of age do you think that Bolt is?
I would say a year and a half.
A year and a half. And what breed is that? I mean, it looks like, is there a bit of rot in there, Rottweiler, or not? No, maybe not. What is that? What have you got in there? What breed?
I think he's a wonderful Heinz 57.
Heinz 57.
Yeah, the best kind.
the best, yeah. And you know what? Look at the nature. Look at that. Look at these two. Look at these two dogs. I mean, you are just so happy, aren't you? You just figure, yeah. And as for you, now you want to get in on the act. Okay. So, when will these animals be available for adoption, ladies?
They're ready right now.
They're ready right now.
They are.
Okay. So, I guess any particular kind of home. I mean, would there's reduced mobility here, a range of motion. So, does it matter if it's a big field or a big
No.
farm or a small house or?
Bolt lived with us for a week or 2 weeks. We took him to the farm. He had full run of the farmyard. That was about 3 weeks post-operative.
Yes.
And he is obviously cold in the winter with his naked bum. But other than that, no, he can run, he can play, he should have a normal life. He is very family friendly. I have a toddler at home, will be 2, and
Yes.
they were best friends.
Fantastic.
Very.
And that wee one over there, obviously, going to be. Look at the tail. I mean, as soon as I put the camera on her, the tail wags. Isn't that something? She'll be a great pet for somebody as well. It's amazing. Okay. Well, thank you, ladies, and Justin. Thank you so much for that. You know what? Animals are so special. It makes me sick when I see animals that are abused. It really does. I love my dog. He's the best buddy that I could ever have. And, if you've never allowed yourself to really fall in love with an animal, you're missing something. And these animals, these two, they're not broken. These are animals that can give all the love, all the attention, all the kind of quality of life to a human partner that it's possible to have. So if you think that you've got a place in your home and in your heart for these two, then get in touch with Angels of Hope, okay? Take care.